DCTV, your exclusive source for all things Dartmouth, is proud to present this week's high school athletics game of the week as the homestanding Dartmouth High School Lady Indians play host to the Lady Wildcats of West Bridgewater here in field hockey varsity action. You see the homestanding Indians coming in with a 3-2 overall record, while the Wildcats of West Bridgewater come into today's tilt with a perfect 5-0 record, and this should be a pretty good contest between two deep teams with a lot of experience. So the Indians are coming off a 2-0 victory here at Memorial Field. That was on Tuesday earlier this week. You may recall we had the action for you. It was a Southeast Conference League victory. So with the 2-0 victory, again, it moved the Indians to a 3-2 overall record. Audrey Morin scored off a pass from Mariah Beniquez in the first quarter. That gave the Indians a 1-0 lead. Then Beniquez, if you recall, found the back of the net herself in the third quarter with an assist from Joya Alves. Emma Tatro and Abby Kelly also deserve kudos for the Indians in that contest. Both played very strong defensively in the backfield. And as a result, from an overall team effort victory, the Indians moved above the 500 mark at 3-2. We're underway here. Here's Joya Alves. Alves taking it across the far hash, smacks it in toward the circle. And front centering feed, a one-time shot blocked down. There was an opportunity for the Indians, and Audrey Morin looking to pick up where she left off the other day. And the stop was made by Paul McCaffrey, the goalkeeper. In front, ball is loose. Morin hacking at it. Ball is still in the circle, and we'll play it out. And West Bridgewater tries to track it down, and they do, just in touch. Here's Elsie Pulafiso bringing it across, and she goes out of bounds. It'll be a free hit now for the Indians. It'll be taken by Morgan Paiva, who usually takes all those free hits. Her centering feed intercepted by the Wildcats. Here's now Rachel Smith. Smith tries to play it. We'll have a contact call against the Indians. It'll be a free hit. Pass intercepted by Dartmouth. That's Joya Alves. Alves another whack in towards the circle. Here's Morin with the centering feed. Stopped inside the circle. It's stopped by Isabel Waldron, but we'll have an infraction, and it'll be a free hit from 25 for the Indians. Here's Abigail Kelly. Kelly trying to slam it into the circle. The ball is loose. Opportunity, a shot and a save by McCaffrey. The shot was taken by Alves. Here's a 2-on-0 now for the Wildcats. Odd rush opportunity, a shot and a save. On the 2-on-0 opportunity, the save was made by Lily Giosa. The shot was taken on a 2-on-0 breakaway by Rachel Smith, and Lily Giosa stood her ground and made a key save on a 2-0 odd man rush. So far, that's been the save of the game. Here's Joya Alves trying to center it. Ball is loose, will be kicked out of the circle by McCaffrey, but there'll be a foul inside the circle. And again, there's no penalty corners here. And you see Giosa coming off that great save. No penalty corners here in this abridged season due to the player safety measures being taken, because usually when you see a penalty corner or a corner kick in soccer or field hockey, you see a lot of bumping and grinding into the circle or box area. A lot of commotion, a lot of contact. The MIAA wants to avoid that. So hence, the free hit from the 25-yard line just outside the cage. And free hits, by the way, another MIAA rule for this year. It has to be played at least 5 yards back from or in front of the nearest defender. So if you're defending, you've got to play 5 yards back. There's Smith with a centering feed. Smith was looking for Abigail Matta. And the Indians look to bring it across on the intercepted pass. The ball is still loose, trying to bring it across for the Indians that time was Morgan Paiva. In front, there's an opportunity, and we'll have a kick called against Mata. She tried to kick the ball. Looked unintentional, but nonetheless, you can't do that. And the Indians now crack it across center. They have an opportunity. Here's Morin. Looking to send away. Alves potentially going in on goal that time was Mariah Beniquez, and coming out was McCaffrey to stand his ground and make the save. Nice save by Paul McCaffrey. If he didn't come out in the circle, Mariah Beniquez would have been all alone, and she would have had a clear as day breakaway opportunity. Again, we have 4 15-minute quarters here with running clock. And we're going to get a free hit here for the Indians. Just outside 25. Paiva will slow it down herself. She'll play it back to Abigail Kelly. Left wing side. Morin. Nice stick handling. A shot on goal. Saved by McCaffrey. Here's Beniquez with a chance. Shot. Tipped just wide of the goal. Beniquez took the shot. Alves tried to redirect on the tip, and it was just tipped out of bounds. As a result, it'll be a free hit now for the Wildcats. We're going to have a stick call called against the Indians, going against Alves. You see head coach Beth Arguin. Here's Alves on the far side of the field. Alves has Paiva streaking with her. In front toward goal. Morin had a chance on the one-time centering feed, just went out of bounds as she was being defended by Savannah McDonald. Alves, one of the seniors on this team. This is a very deep team laden with upperclassmen. Free hit intercepted now by Morin. Morin trying to feed it up the middle. The pass is received and played back. Played back that time by Sylvain. Here's Paiva. Paiva with a chance. She slips on the turf. She's tripped. She was tripped up by Grace Paulin. And it'll be a free whack now for the Indians. Paiva plays it on the right side to Emma Tatro. Tatro in front. Shot is just wide. Tatro was feeding it out in front, and she fed it to Joya Alves, one of the gunners on this team, and her shot was just wide of the cage. Abigail Mata on the free hit, intercepted by the Indians again. Nicole Sylvain. Sylvain in toward the circle. Sylvain again, a second opportunity. Ball was cleared, but not out. Here's another chance. Turnaround shot by Morin. Deflected. Here's Alves. That's in bounds. That's a good shot if she can get it off. She does. It's stopped by McDonald. Ball again cleared. Not all the way out. Now it's all the way out on the far side of the field. Keeping it in bounds is Emily Krushishank. Krushishank loses control. That's Tatro now. Tatro. Top of the circle. Sylvain. To Alves, a blast. Blocked inside the circle. Nice block by Ellie Pulifacio. In front shot. Just wide. Another opportunity for the Indians. And Joya Alves had a chance in front. And she just couldn't slam it home. This first quarter has been a quarter of near misses for both sides. Both sides have had good opportunities. The Indians have had several. The Wildcats have had at least one. The Wildcats having that 2-on-0 rush where Smith was all alone, but standing her ground was Giosa to make the save. Here's Sylvain again. Played it in front. Shot McDonald. Save. Rebound. And a score. No. They were going to count the goal as it was slammed in by Morin. And let's see if they're going to count that goal. we had an infraction called in the circle as soon as that goal was scored by the Indians. And there was some cheering on the Indian side, and that's correct. The confusion was the ball was brought at midfield where you would reset as if you scored, but they didn't score. Now let's see here. Coach Arguin getting the explanation. The signal inside the circle was not for a goal, okay? But we heard cheering, and the players for the Indians all retreated to midfield as if there was a good goal. But the signal was not for a goal, and that brought the confusion, and Coach Arguin sort of befuddled at what's going on, but we were correct here in the booth, and the officials were correct. It is a no goal, and we remain at zeros. So the Indians thought they had one. Coach Arguin, I believe, thought they had one, but the call on the field was different. Here's Kelly on the free hit in toward the goal on the left side now. Kelly was looking to feed it over to Sylvain. Sylvain's ridden off the play. Here's Lexi Levine. Levine trying to chip it ahead. Stolen away by Sylvain. Nice back hustle by Sylvain. Chipping it in toward the circle. Running for it now for the Indians is Catherine Lancaster. Lancaster can't gain a handle. Ball is now deflected back up at the neutral zone. That's Emily Kushenik. Olivia Raza on the self-pass. Olivia Raza for West Bridgewater. In toward goal. Centering feed. Hooking up with Lexi Levine. Levine had an opportunity. She tried to turn around for the forehand and just lost control. And the Indians catch a huge break there. Here's Tatro. Tatro, nice outlet pass. And the Indians have numbers if they hurry. Again, this is 7-on-7 field hockey, folks, on 100-plus yards of turf. Long way to go for these young ladies. Sylvain, really 6-on-6 when you think about it. The goalies aren't rushing up the field. And here's a chance for Abigail Mata. A 2-on-1 opportunity for the Wildcats. Mata passes in front. Nice. Intercepted, back hustling that time by Leah Wilkins. Leah Wilkins came way back to smack it away on the centering feed as Mata and Raza were looking for a one-timed opportunity. Here's Smith. Rachel Smith with a chance, a shot, and a goal. Let's see here. There was a goal. And nope, they're going to disallow the goal. There was a contact call in front, so we're going to stay at zeros. Smith fired it. It went into the cage. The goal was good, but the Indians catch a huge break there on the contact. So we've seen two instances here in this first quarter where goals were scored. Both sides thought that it was a good goal, but the officials blew the whistle dead due to contact. There's a shot in front. Deflected. And here come the Indians in Paiva. Paiva up to Sylvain. Sylvain looking for that first goal here of the game. A good first goal, a goal that's going to count. Both sides have had goals, but both were disallowed due to infractions inside the circle. I think one thing that may be confusing these players is the official decisions on these goals on both occasions were a little delayed, thus leading to maybe some confusion out on the field. Here's Wilkins back in her own zone. Wilkins centering feed, intercepted by Smith. Here's Rachel Smith. Smith, a 4-on-2 opportunity for the Wildcats. Smith stops, pops, still with possession. Smith defended hard off the play by the Indians and Tatro, but Tatro's called for the contact. It'll be a free hit from 25. The free hit will be taken by Smith. She'll play it herself, not hit it. Centering feed intercepted by Paiva and the Indians. Paiva with 2 minutes and change left here in this first stanza. The Indians have a 4-on-1 if they hurry. Here's a chance for Alves. Alves all alone in front. One-timer, shot, and a save. Alves setting up Sylvain. Sylvain was all alone on the centering feed on the one-timer. She tried to go 5-hole, And Paul McCaffrey came out, closed the legs, and made the tremendous save. Free hit for the Indians. It'll be taken by Abigail Kelly. Kelly, too aggressive on the stick, goes too high. As a result, it'll be a free hit for West Bridgewater. Another contact call, another free hit, but they'll bring it up across center. That's Savannah McDonald. Check that. That was actually Lexi Levine. Levine over to Krushenik. Joya Alves now in the neutral zone. Alves centering feed to Beniquez, trying to send her away. That was potentially a 2-1-1 between Beniquez and Sylvain. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be West Bridgewater ball as we just dip under the 2-minute mark. Intercepted. Beniquez over to Alves with a chance. Fires. Save by McDonald. Rebound. Ball is loose. Sylvain tries for it, but it's just thumped by Mata inside the circle. Here's Alves with a shot. Deflected. Stopped again by McDonald. Paul McCaffrey. Great goaltending here. Here's a chance. Shot on goal. Deflected. Kelly. Ball's now brought way back across center in her own zone. Now chipping it ahead was Leah Wilkins. Wilkins' pass is intercepted. Kelly. Her free hit is deemed as dangerous. It was too high. Free hit now for the Wildcats. Her free hit now is stopped. Another contact call, so it'll be another free hit, this time by Sarah Morrill. Morrill up to Levine. 20 seconds left here in the quarter. Free hit now for the Indians. Here's Paiva. Paiva chipping it ahead to Beniquez. Beniquez to Alves. One last chance with 10 seconds left. Alves trying to center it. Alves stops. Slows it down. Shot. Deflected. Ball is loose. Trying to take a hack at it is Sylvain. And that'll do it. The horn is blown. And the first quarter of play comes to an end here at Dartmouth Memorial Field with the score. Dartmouth 0, West Bridgewater 0. And stay tuned. We will be right back in less than 2 minutes here on DCTV with second quarter action. We're back for second quarter action here at Dartmouth Memorial Field with the score. The homestanding Lady Indian Field Hockey Team, 0, and the visiting West Bridgewater Lady Wildcats, 0, scoreless game. West Bridgewater coming in with a perfect 5-0 mark, and the Indians just tilting over the 500 mark earlier this week at 3-2, thanks to a 2-0 victory over the Trojans of Bridgewater Raynham High School back on Tuesday. Glad you've joined us here for the high school athletics game of the week. Ian Abreu here with you. Hope you enjoy our broadcast because we certainly enjoy bringing them onto your computer screen, tablet, smartphone, or home. We know many of you parents and fans can't come to these games due to the ongoing situation, so we're trying to make this as comfortable and as best for you as we can, and our staff does a great job with its graphics, instant replay, a multi-camera shoot, and of course you've got me, so what more can you ask for, right? Here's Joya Alves. Alves, that's a good ball and a nice centering feed. Finding Morin. Morin all alone. Audrey Morin shoots and a goal! Audrey Morin at 14:33 of the second quarter, and the Indians draw first blood. They lead 1-0. And let's take another look at that one. Audrey Morin picks up right where she left off in Tuesday's game where she had a goal. She nets another here. She is on fire. Just to the left of Paul McCafferty, the goalkeeper. And the Indians draw first blood here, and they take a 1-0 lead. That was a huge goal here, especially against a team like West Bridgewater. They coming at 5-0. And now you see the Wildcats amping it up. We're going to get a free hit now called for West Bridgewater. It'll be taken by Anna Trott. What a perfect day for a ball game here. This is like a summer afternoon. Temperatures in the low 70s, a light breeze from east to west. But nonetheless, what a game, what a backdrop here. And we're glad to be here. Here's Paiva. Paiva on the free hit. Over to Morin, who has the goal. Great stick handling maneuvering. Deeks 1, Deeks 2, give and go. Morin again, another chance. Centering feed to Alves, a shot. McCafferty comes way out, but here's Beniquez with a chance. A shot, block in the circle. And we're going to get a call against the Wildcats in the circle for the push-off. And it'll be a free hit from 25. And as always, it'll be taken by Paiva. Paiva plays it back to Kelly. Kelly shooting it, deflected in on goal. Stopped, but the ball is still in play. The Wildcats now looking to create something. That's Krushanik. Her opportunity is stopped, but we have a contact call against the Indians. And we play on. Alves can't stand up her player in the neutral zone. She was guarding against Anna Trott, but she draws the contact against Trott. Here's another chance for the Indians. Morin in the attacking zone. Morin trying to go around the defender, Waldron. Up front, Beniquez with a chance. Beniquez to Alves. Alves, turnaround, shot. Save McCafferty. Rebound, Beniquez. Shot is wide. Mariah Beniquez had a great opportunity there to slam in the rebounded shot first taken by Alves, but it just goes out of bounds. And the Wildcats catch a huge break here. As the ball goes out of touch, it'll be brought in by the Indians. That was Sylvain on the bring-in. Beniquez going after her defender, but it's stripped and stolen away. Here's Waldron. Waldron, now that's Rachel Smith. Played up to Smith. 2-on-1 opportunity. Rachel Smith all alone now. Smith a shot. Blocked away. Coming out to kick the ball away at first was Giosa. But Giosa got some nice back hustling help by her defense. Leading that charge was Emma Tatro, playing back in her own zone. Alves, nice smack, and the Indians have an odd man rush if they hurry. Beniquez to Morin. Morin now one-on-one against the defender. Morin trying a self-pass, but it's intercepted by Waldron. Waldron now draws the stick call on Morin. She gets the free hit. Alves. Centering feed to Morin. Morin who has the goal. Up to Alves. 3-on-2 opportunity for Dartmouth. Alves stops, tries the fake shot, but that's viewed as dangerous because when she caught that stick back, it drew some contact against West Bridgewater, so they get the free hit. Here's Palafacio playing it up ahead to Trott, who she now creates the contact, and the Indians get the free hit. Beniquez to Morin with a chance. Shot deflected in front. Beniquez. Second opportunity on the ground. No good. Rebound shot just wide on a centering feed. That was Audrey Morin on the shot taken by Beniquez. As Beniquez fell down, the shot sort of became a pass, and all alone in front of the goal was Morin, and she tried to pick that far left-hand corner, and McCaffrey was dead to rights, but the shot was just wide, and as a result, we remain a 1-0 ball game. Here's Quinn. Quinn to Morin. Over now to Veloso with the shot just coming off the bench. Madison Veloso. Nothing doing. We have contact call in the circle. West Bridgewater ball. Outlet pass to Abigail Matta. Matta. Now the Wildcats have a chance for numbers if they hurry. Matta tipping it ahead to Raza. Raza going in on goal. And we have contact on top the circle. The contact's going to go against Kelly. So it'll be a free hit from 25 for West Bridgewater. And Raza will take it. We've dipped under the 10-minute mark here in this second frame as we now are on that downward slope heading towards halftime. Shea McGee now in the game. McGee trying the hustle. Now it's tipped, and this is Veloso. Madison Veloso with the ball. A self-pass. Veloso looking for Morin. Morin with the pass. Morin stops up top the circle. Plays it back to Veloso. And we're going to get a blown whistle dead here. Beniquez is on the sideline right now for Dartmouth. She's getting set to check back in. There's a chip ahead by Kelly. Kelly's pass and centering feed. Intercepted. And now the Wildcats have a chance at a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Maybe even a 3-on-1. But give credit to great back hustle that time for the Indians. And Catherine Quinn slows it down. Outlet pass to Beniquez. Beniquez creating all sorts of havoc. Mariah Beniquez stops, slows it down. Tries to fire it in towards goal. Deflected. And the Wildcats now take it. It's Levine. Levine passing it up ahead. Here's Matta. Matta still in on goal. We did have a whistle. I thought so. We had a contact call against Dartmouth on the stick, but Matta still tried to barrel in toward goal. I guess she didn't hear it. I thought maybe I was hearing things, but we're going to stop and reset. Grace Poland will take the free hit. Her free hit is stopped and deflected to the side, deflected by Quinn. Here's Beniquez. Beniquez has Sylvain on her left. Tries to send Sylvain away, but her pass was just intercepted by Polifacio. Mata trying to tip it head on the give and go. Intercepted by Tatro. Tatro now passing it ahead on the right-hand side. Getting the ball to Lancaster. Lancaster. Over to Tatro. Tatro in on goal. Deflected. Stopped at the neutral zone by Polifacio. Polifacio up to Levine. Levine. Ridden off the play by the Indians. That was Tatro. Tatro over to Lancaster. Lancaster trying to go in toward the circle. And we'll have a contact call against her and the Indians. Free hit for the Wildcats. Tatro in the neutral zone area, right around midfield. Battling for it with Levine. Draws contact from Levine. Here's Paiva. Can't gain a handle. Paiva losing control. Paiva now on the back hustle. Draws the contact up against Megan Bonorgio. And Bonorgio will pass it ahead. Here's Raza. Raza. Up on the right-hand side of the cage, trying to perhaps set up a one-timed opportunity with Levine, and the ball goes out of bounds. The Wildcats will now set up their free hit from 25, which is technically a penalty corner, but they're not calling it that. High ball there, that's dangerous, and play is blown dead. Indian ball. The Indians setting up their formation here on this free hit. Emma Tatro trying to set it up, trying to find her teammate, and she does. Finds Beniquez up ahead. That's Alves with an opportunity. Alves, it stopped right in front of the circle on a high stick call. Wildcat ball. Alves on the interception. Alves. This is Paiva. Paiva. Played back now to Tatro. Tatro intercepted. And the Wildcats had an opportunity there. If the play wasn't blown dead, Lexi Levine would have been all alone with 50 yards of field in front of her. Here's Kelly on the free hit. Kelly looking to find perhaps Paiva, but it was just too far in front of her. Contact call against West Bridgewater. Free hit. Kelly to Paiva. All sorts of running room. Paiva. Just top of the circle. She had about a good 15 yards of open space to run, but she ran out of real estate as she ran into that wall, and standing her up was Rachel Smith. Free hit opportunity. Shot in toward goal that time by the Indians. Taking it was Kelly. Kelly's shot was blocked. Here's Tatro. Rushing the ball up from her own zone. Tatro trying to send it in perhaps over towards Paiva, as Morgan Paiva was heading toward the center of the field to perhaps set something up. Here's Raza on a self-pass. Olivia Raza in on goal. Stops. In front centering feed. Nice back hustle and defense by Tatro to intercept a 2-on-1 opportunity. And if that ball went over her stick, Lexi Levine, number 9, would have been all alone. Now the Indians have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Here's Audrey Morin. Morin on a self-pass. Morin in on goal. Stops. Centering. Beniquez. Shot. Blocked. Ball is still loose. Morin a chance. And a goal at 1:47 of the second quarter. Audrey Morin scoring her second tally of the quarter and of the afternoon. And Dartmouth now has extended their lead to 2-0. And it was Mariah Benitez really making the play here, chipping it ahead, not letting go, not giving up. She didn't retreat to play defense. She was still pressuring, and she tipped it ahead, and it went right into the hands of Audrey Morin, and Morin beats Paul McCafferty to the short side on the sprawl, and Dartmouth now has a 2-0 lead. We have a contact call down low inside the circle. The contact call going against Kelly that time. It'll be a free hit from 25 for the Wildcats as we approach the 1 minute mark here in this first half. Joya Alves on the free hit. She misfires and loses her stick, and she collects it and still heads upfield. Here's Morin trying for a hat trick bid, trying for a self pass, but she's defended very well by Anna Trott, who closes the legs and does not allow that self pass. Here's Morin over to Alves. Alves. Contact call. Goes against West Bridgewater. Alves will give way to Paiva on the free hit. This will undoubtedly be the last set play of the half. Paiva over to Molly Rio. Rio tries to fire it in. Rio has to hurry up here on the free hit with 5 seconds left. Paiva over to Rio, and that'll do it. The second quarter and first half comes to an end here at Dartmouth Memorial Field with the score, Indians 2, Wildcat 0, and we'll be right back with third quarter and second half action in just a moment here on DCTV. Welcome back for our second half and third quarter action here at DCTV. With the score, the Dartmouth High Indians are on top 2-0, thanks to goals, both of them, off the stick of Audrey Morin. Morin really making her mark here, the senior varsity player and forward and gunner for this team. She cracked the scorer sheet at 14:33 of the second quarter with her first of the afternoon. And then for good measure, slammed in her second of the afternoon at 1:47 of the second stanza. And that gave the Indians some breathing room, and that's pretty much where we stand here. Lily Giosa, the goalkeeper, really hasn't been all that tested today. She was tested early in the first quarter on a 2-on-0 opportunity, and she stonewalled Rachel Smith, and that was pretty much the only offensive onslaught we saw so far today from the Wildcats. Very surprising. This team coming in one of the hottest teams in the region with a 5-0 record, but they've been pretty well neutralized by this very athletic and deep Indian squad that can play defense and score, both with relative proficiency. Free hit now for West Bridgewater. Taken by Trott. Trott's outlet pass intercepted, and now it's Alves with the ball just inbounds. Alves, a nice centering feed. McCafferty misplays the kick. It goes over to Morin. Morin with a chance for a hat trick. She had an open net, but it's stripped away and stolen by Palafacio. Here's Levine. Levine with an opportunity. The Wildcats now attacking right to left across your TV screen. Levine stops, trying to center it. Draws the contact against Kelly. So Kelly's flagged, and it'll be a free hit from 25. It'll be taken by Smith. Smith. Over to Trott. Her centering pass is deflected, and we have more contact. It'll be another free hit from 25, and again, Smith will take it. She'll play it herself. Smith going around Beniquez. Smith, her shot is fanned on, and she pushes Joya Alves in the circle. That's a no-no on the contact. It'll be Indian ball. The free hit will be taken by Tatro. Tatro's feed is intercepted by Smith. Smith's pass, stolen again by the Indians. Here's Alves. Alves with a 3-on-2 opportunity. Alves up ahead. Looking for Beniquez. Can't gain a handle. Back up toward the neutral zone. Here's Paiva. Paiva being guarded heavily by Pullen. And Alves will be called for the infraction. Ball's cleared up and just out of bounds. Trying to save it was Pullen. Heads up play by the Indians and Kelly to let it go out of bounds. Stick call. It's going to go against West Bridgewater. Dartmouth ball, Dartmouth free hit. And as always is the case, it'll be taken by Paiva. There's Coach Arguin. Beniquez. Ridden off the play by Palacio. Palacio trying to find her teammate on the wing, trying to hook up with Pullen. And she's called for the contact. Indian ball deep inside West Bridgewater territory. Alves with a shot that's viewed as dangerous as it was high and sailing, and the play is blown dead. Ball just across the timeline on the free hit. Nice stick handling maneuvering there by Tatro over to Paiva. Paiva slows it down, tries a spin move, but she can't get around her defender, and she's defended very well that time, and that's Smith. Smith to Poland. Poland stopped by Tatro up top the circle. She clears it up, but not out. Still in the attacking zone for West Bridgewater. Lily Giosa will smartly let it go out of bounds on the deflection, so it'll be Dartmouth ball as it was last touched by the Wildcats. Beniquez. Nice outlet pass. 1-on-2. Self-pass. Now it's 1-on-1. Mariah Beniquez on the right side. Slows it down, looking for help. Centering feed. Stolen away. Intercepted. Nice back hustle and nice defense by Bonorgio. Bonorgio. Stolen by Kelly. Kelly chipping it ahead. Looking to find Morin. Stolen away. Here's Bonorgio. Bonorgio up to Mata. Mata has an open player if she keeps her head up. And she had Levine streaking toward the goal, but she just could not get it to her in time. Alves tipping it ahead. Called for the contact. Free hit for West Bridgewater. And Trott will bring it up. Trott over to Mata. Mata met by the wall of Eleonora Cody. Cody, excellent back hustle on the defense. And she stops her attacker right in her tracks. Just dipping under the 8-minute mark here in this third quarter. Beniquez, 3-on-2 opportunity. You see a lot of those with only 6 players on the field. Here's Morin. Self-pass. Morin looking for Beniquez. And we're going to get a stoppage and a contact against Dartmouth. It's going to go against Beniquez. We have a sub coming in for the Indians as Leah Wilkins will check in. Trott on the far hash, looking for help, looking to find Bonorgio. Too far in front of her. The Indians will try to take advantage on the miscue here. Raza in toward the circle. Stolen by the Indians, coming right off the bench is Wilkins, making her mark. Contact call, West Bridgewater ball. Here's Trott. Will bring it up herself instead of hitting it. Pass is stolen by Tatro. Tatro trying to find her attacker. And she very briefly found Shea McGee, who just came off the bench. But McGee couldn't gain a handle. Here's Raza going in toward goal. Raza, a self-pass looking to go over the stick of Wilkins. And as a result of that self-pass, draws the high stick. West Bridgewater has it now with the free hit deep inside Dartmouth defending territory. Here's Trott. Trott trying to go in toward goal, but Beniquez steals it away. Mariah Beniquez. All sorts of running room. Self-pass. Wonderful move there. A 3-on-1 opportunity. Mariah Beniquez. Chipping it ahead to McGee. Shea McGee just couldn't gain a handle, and it's stolen away by Palacio. Tatro on the free hit to McGee. McGee Slows it down. Here's Beniquez. Right in the center dot. Beniquez in on goal. A shot just wide. Looking for the hat trick bid. She had McCafferty, the goalie, dead to right on the far right-hand corner as he was delayed in picking up that right pad, but she just fired it wide. Again, Morin with 2. Beniquez trying to get that third tally of the afternoon, and she just missed it. In front, an opportunity, a shot blocked as the shot that time was just deflected. And here's McGee. McGee trying to center it in front, up top. Going for it now is Sylvain. Sylvain, it's played back. That's now Wilkins. And Wilkins is called for the contact. Here's Rachel Smith now. All sorts of running room. Smith in on goal. A shot stopped by Giosa. What a save by Lily Giosa. The ball is loose, and the shot with an open net is deflected wide. Smith had a second opportunity to try to slam it in, and she just shoots it wide on the deflection. It'll be Indian ball, and here's Paiva to check back in. Free hit for Dartmouth. Here's McGee. McGee playing it back over to Paiva. Paiva, nice stick handling move. Paiva in front, shot, save, rebound, McCafferty saved. 2 saves off Morin with a hat trick bid. In front, open net for a moment, and McGee had a chance, and it was just outside the box. Here's Waldron. Waldron trying to play it up for herself, out of bounds. 2 minutes, 25 seconds left here in this third quarter. Dartmouth has really, with the exception of a few odd man rushes, has had this thing under lock and key since the beginning. Their defense has been steadfast and locked down, and they have gotten timely goals when needed. As a result, the scoreboard is indicative of the said effort. It's 2-0. Here's Trott. Trott up to Smith with a chance. She tries for a dive shot in the circle. A last-ditch effort, and it's just fired out of bounds and wide. And coming out to cut down the angle was Lily Giosa, and she was actually beat on the Bobby Orr-esque type goal there, as Rachel Smith, as she fired the shot, had that flying motion, sort of waved in the air, but it just goes wide, and it's a huge break for the Indians. And as a result, Giosa still has her shutout intact. Here's Mata. Mata with a chance. Abigail Mata stood up in the defensive zone beautifully by Tatro. Tatro playing it up ahead. Here come the Indians. Perhaps a 3-on-2 opportunity. Alves was trying to find Sylvain, but it's intercepted and stolen by Trott, and Trott tries to clear center. She cannot. Here's an opportunity for Alves. Joya Alves. Hitting her teammate, finally, Gracie Rose, number 8, who checks in. But Gracie Rose is called for the dangerous stick, and it's a free hit for West Bridgewater. Here's Mata all alone. Mata with a chance, saved by Giosa. Abigail Mata came all alone, and Lily Giosa came out and stood her ground. as the seconds tick away here in this third quarter. The Indians are in no rush here for the free hit. They'll take it, but this quarter is going to end with the Indians maintaining still that same lead that they came into the third quarter with is what they'll take into the fourth quarter. With the score, 2-0 Dartmouth. We'll be right back with fourth quarter action in just a quick moment. We enter the fourth and final quarter of play with the Indians still on top with the same lead they had entering the third quarter of play, 2-0. Both goals by the senior forward, Audrey Morin. First goal coming at 14:33 of the second quarter. Second goal coming at 1:47 of the second quarter. And that's where we remain. Beniquez chipping it ahead. Beniquez an opportunity. Contact called against Smith. It'll be a free hit for the Indians. It'll be taken by Paiva. Paiva playing it back, playing it over to Kelly. Kelly in on goal. Morin going for it. Deflected away. Palacio stolen by Tatro. Tatro in on goal. Shot is deflected. It is airborne, but it wasn't blown dead because it was a deflection. Here's Mata. Mata trying to bring it over to Trott. And Trott draws the contact against Tatro. It's a free hit for the Wildcats. Here's Paiva, Morgan Paiva. All sorts of real estate. Over to Audrey Morin. Morin Centering feed. Play is blown dead again. Another contact call. It'll be a free hit from 25. Here's Kelly on the playback. Kelly looking for Alves. Now it's Morin. Morin now with it. Morin in front of the circle to Beniquez. Beniquez with a chance, a shot. Stopped by McCafferty. Rebound. Ball is still loose in the circle. Beniquez a second opportunity. Tries a centering feed to hook up with Morin, but it's stolen away by the Wildcats. Stolen by Palacio. Beniquez to Morin. Looking for Alves. Deflected, and McCafferty just scoops it away with the glove save out of bounds. It'll be, as a result, a free hit from 25 out. Out of bounds. Wildcat ball. Can't crack it across center. Kelly on the steal. Kelly draws the stick contact up in the right ear, draws the call. Indian ball once again, and Morgan Paiva will take the free hit. Paiva playing it back to Kelly, back to Paiva, a give and go. Paiva slows it down. A shot, it's high, it's viewed as dangerous, and plays blown dead. Wildcat ball. When you shoot the ball high and it's not deflected in field hockey, it's really at the referee's discretion, but typically if it's around the chest or above area, the play will be blown dead. Here's a 2-on-1 for the Wildcats. A great opportunity here. Smith, self-pass. Smith, shot and a save by Lily Giosa as she comes out again to cut down the angle and stands her ground, keeping this a shutout game still. And the Indians still, again, with that 2-0 lead that they've been holding on to since the second quarter. Morgan Paiva stick handling on the free hit. Up to Beniquez. Mariah Beniquez. Up to Alves. Here's Joya Alves. Still with it. Centering feed. It's a good one to Beniquez. In front, she just couldn't gain a handle. That was tape to tape. Beniquez again on a second. A third opportunity stopped. In front, Morin with a chance. Shot deflected. McCafferty comes out. The ball is loose. Play is blown dead. Viewed as a contact dangerous play inside of the circle. And the Indians will have a chance here from 25 yards out. Several opportunities there between Alves, Beniquez, and Morin. The ball was loose, and they just had an opportunity fall by the wayside. If they scored there, that would pretty much have put this thing on ice. Palacio up to Levine. Levine with a 2-on-1 has an open attacker, Krushinik, in front. Krushinik, a turnaround shot, deflected and blocked in their own zone. Great defense by the Indians. Standing her ground was Tatro as well as Paiva, and the ball is not out of touch. It's inbounds. Slowing it down are the Indians. Here's Alves. Alves trying to stick handle around Paulin. Alves again. Up ahead to Morin. Morin has one player to beat, and that's Waldron. She can't do it. She tried to go around Waldron, and Morin was called for the contact, but the free hit is quickly intercepted by Paiva and the Indians. Beniquez. Up to Alves. Alves with a golden opportunity. Alves in front looking for Morin, but it's just stolen inside the circle by Waldron, and she'll bring it outside the circle, and she brings it up at the far hash. Dartmouth ball as the ball goes out of bounds. Here's Alves. Centering feed in front, a shot and a goal. Audrey Morin at 8:37, and there is the hat trick for Audrey Morin on the centering feed from Joya Alves. And the Indians now have a 3-0 lead. Now let's take another look at that one. It was Joya Alves setting up her teammate, her fellow forward and attacker. And the senior bangs it in. And as a result, it's now a 3-0 game. And the Indians have now put this thing out of reach. The Indians looking for more. Here's Joya Alves again. Alves. Centering feed. The ball is loose inside the circle. Looking for an opportunity there was Molly Rio. The ball's brought out at the 25-yard line on the contact. It'll be a free hit. Tatro. Dangerous play there for West Bridgewater. So they're called for the infraction. Here's Alves. Alves. Now we have contact on the other way, and West Bridgewater will get the free hit. If you're West Bridgewater now, it's just about maybe at least trying to notch a goal, make it a little more respectable, but an Indian victory here seems to be a foregone conclusion. Here's Smith. Smith trying to barrel in toward goal, out of bounds. Great defense that time by Emma Tatro to stand up to Smith one-on-one. And Smith's shot just goes out of bounds. It does not go off a Tatro, so as a result, it's Dartmouth ball. Morin has Rio streaking in front of her. Morin looking for Rio. Finds Rio. Turnaround. Looking for the shot. Back to Morin, a one-timer. And a save by a McCafferty. And the ball is kicked but not out. Still in the circle. Morin a shot. Stopped by McCafferty. And it's kicked out. Just out of bounds. Because it was kicked out of bounds in the circle area, it's a free hit from 25 out. It'll be taken by Wilkins. Here's Wilkins. To Alves. Alves. In front, centering feed, a shot and a goal, but the play is blown dead. As slamming it in was Morin. That would have been her fourth of the ball game. But you could hear the whistle clear as day for the contact, blown about a second and a half prior to that goal getting tipped in. So the score remains at 3-0. It's been the Audrey Morin show here, as well as Lily Giosa, the goalkeeper. She has made several key saves, and Morin has been the only player for the Indians or for either side to crack the scorer's sheet. Now we're starting to see Coach Arguin empty her bench as we see Catherine Lancaster playing up in the attacking position. We saw her defending earlier. So Coach Arguin switching things up, moving players around, moving chess pieces. You have to do that this year in field hockey because, again, it's only 7-on-7 action, so all of your players have to be pretty versatile and plug in the gaps where needed. Here's Lancaster looking to tip it ahead over the stick of Trot. Trot intercepts, draws the contact, and she has the free hit, and her hit is out of bounds, so it'll go back to Dartmouth, and it'll be taken by Tatro. Tatro intercepted by Pulvacio. Pulvacio. Centering feed deflected. Smith being guarded now by Wilkins. Smith goes around Wilkins. Trying for a shot. Blocked by Kelly. And we're going to get a free hit just outside the circle here as we have a contact drawn against Kelly. Centering feet in front, a shot. Great stick save by Giosa on the shot by Polfacio. And it'll now be Dartmouth ball. Rio looking to break now with Lancaster just out of her reach. And we have a contact call there, so it'll be West Bridgewater ball as time starts to really be the enemy here of the Wildcats. It's not on their side. Here's Rachel turnaround shot, stopped by Giosa on the kick, and it's kicked not out of bounds. It's just stopped. No, now it is out of bounds. At first it was stopped by Madison Veloso. Veloso had it, went to play it. She thought she saved it, but she did not. It was out of bounds. It looked like it by the naked eye, but thought, well, maybe she did save it. Nonetheless, it's irrelevant because the free hit by West Bridgewater goes back to Dartmouth. Here's a chance, a shot, and another save by Giosa on the shot by Polfacio. And she has made several key saves in this second half to keep this game still at 3-0. And we're probably going to see a whole bunch of urgency here from the Wildcats. As a result, Dartmouth may have some odd rush opportunities here upfield. I'm sure the Wildcats are going to bring the house now to try to score a quick goal to get back in this thing. Here's Smith with a chance. The ball is loose. Giosa has it. Play is blown dead. And we're going to get now a free hit outside the 25, just at the 25 here. And just playing it back, not hitting it, is Trott. Trott trying to set it up. Stopped by Rio. Rio on the defense. Rio trying to tip it ahead. Loose ball. Giosa again with the kick. Kelly can't get it. Defending now for the Indians, trying to clear it out, is Wilkins. Out of bounds. We have a stoppage in play here. We have an Indian down at around the 22-yard line on the far hash, so we'll take a moment here to check out what happened. We were looking at the play down low on the action right in front of the goal. And I believe that's Lancaster that's down. Catherine Lancaster, the junior. Could have been a whack with the stick on maybe her ankle or lower shin bone, just by the way she's being attended to by the training staff. Well, hopefully she'll be okay. And there's a look at some spectators. Again, you can't come into the stadium, but parents can watch the game from outside the gate. Now Coach Beth Arguin will take a trot out to see what's going on with Lancaster, still on the field. She's starting to get up, which is a great sign, getting up on her own. And she'll get helped off the field by her coach. Definitely a good whack there, probably with the stick or a cleat. So that'll be black and blue later on tonight. She'll put some ice on it, and she's a competitor. She'll be right back out there very shortly in the next contest, I'm sure. Tough to put weight on it. It is painful. I've had contusions and whatnot. Not saying that is a contusion, but those are very, very painful, and we wish for her to get a speedy recovery. So now we play on, and we wind this thing down. Here's Alves. Alves. Shot in toward goal, deflected. Ball's loose inside the circle. As looking for an opportunity was Gracie Rose off the bench. As we approach the 1 minute mark in this fourth and final quarter. Playing it ahead, that's now Tatro. Tatro on a self-pass. Tatro now on the free hit. Flicks it high. Not viewed as dangerous on the flip pass. Went over the head of Plafacio. And does go out of bounds. It's a free hit for West Bridgewater. Playing it now is Plafacio. If they want to score a goal here, they better hurry up. But I don't think that's going to happen now, especially with this rush. Here's a chance. All alone in front of the net was Gracie Rose, and she just misfired. Rose now playing it over to Rio. A shot saved by McCafferty. Up top, another shot. Ball is loose, a chance, and a save at the buzzer by McCafferty. And that'll do it. The Indians are victorious here this afternoon with the final score of 3-0. And as a result of the victory, the Indians now improve to 4-2 overall on the season, while the West Bridgewater Wildcats fall to 5-1. Audrey Morin, she was the story here this afternoon. All three of her goals were what accounted on the scoreboard for the Indians. She gets the hat trick. And Lily Giosa, the junior goalkeeper, picks up the shutout. That'll wrap things up here from Dartmouth Memorial Field. For Dan Medeiros, Mike Fernandez, and our entire production team, this is Ian Abreu saying so long, everyone. This has been an exclusive production of DCTV Sports. Until we see each other again, so long, everybody.